Why should you even plan? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Welcome. So this is how the mirror planner even opens, right? There's a nice illustration that I've myself drawn, and a very quick note here. So what we would do is just go through this and try and understand why a planner such as this, or any planner or planning in general, why does it even matter, right? And the example I've taken here is very interesting. So if, let's say, you're on a journey and you want to get to this island, you're looking at, how can I get there, right? But if you are not constantly looking at where you're headed, you might as well be headed down a waterfall where you might just enjoy yourself or even die, right? So this is the outcome you want. This is not the outcome you want. So it's important that you figure out how to steer yourself so that you get to your island or whatever that happy place your destination is, right? So that map you would use in terms of navigating this is the planner or the plan itself, right? How do you sort of intend to get here? What are the things you would do to get here? And this is your dream or goal or aspiration, and so on, right? And how would you ensure that you get there? Along with doing certain things, you would keep checking from time to time if you're getting swayed in another direction, right? So that is where reflection comes in. So that's a very, very high level and maybe simple way of explaining why you would even have to think about your goals and how would you get there and so on. I mean, yes, you can certainly do away with planning. You can certainly not try to plan and deliberately create outcomes. That's certainly possible, but then you would just reach some random place which may or may not be good, right? So as long as it's a great place to be, going with the flow is fantastic. But if you end up in a bad place because you just went with the flow, then you wouldn't even know what to do, right? That's pretty much why you should look at least having a rough plan so that you can keep sort of turning your direction towards this angle where you're headed, and then get there eventually, right? And how will you get there is what this planner is all about. And that's what this illustration talks about. So you would have your big goals, which is sort of like your island. What you would do is break them into quarterly goals, right? And then further into monthly goals. So you can sort of distribute them, right? So your travel is going to happen in Q2. You want to focus on your finances in Q1. You can sort of distribute your big goals into these quarters and further into months. So you will have monthly milestones or monthly goals, which you will again break down into weekly milestones and weekly goals, and further into daily habits, which you would do every single day, right? So it will sort of, trickle up in the sense what you do every day will help you accomplish your weekly milestones. The better you accomplish weekly milestones, the better your chances are to accomplish your monthly milestones, and hence your quarterly goals, and hence your yearly goals, right? So you're essentially trying to break it down and ensure that you don't fall through the cracks, right? So maybe you did this well, but when it comes to your execution every single month, you don't want you to lag behind or miss out on things, which is why you reflect, look at your plan again, see if everything looks good, and then sort of keep following it again, right? So that's a very, very high level picture, and you have a ton of instructions on how to use the planner, but there's a lot more videos I've done for each of these sections that you would see, right? So for the entire planner, I've done videos for every single section as to how to use the planner so that you can get the most out of it, right? I hope you check it out. It's at aryamurli.com/planner. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it makes sense to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.